Welcome to Instant Fame, where we bring you the untold stories behind music's greatest legends. Today, we're exploring the incredible journey of Neil Diamond, from his humble Brooklyn beginnings to becoming one of the most successful singer-songwriters in history. This in-depth look at his life and career will take you through all the triumphs, struggles, and unforgettable moments that shaped his remarkable story. Neil Leslie Diamond was born on January 24th, 1941, in Brooklyn, New York, to Jewish, immigrant parents who had fled Europe for a better life in America. Growing up in the working-class neighborhood of Brighton Beach, young Neil was surrounded by the sounds of Yiddish and the struggles of immigrant life during wartime. His father worked hard at various jobs, including running a dry goods store, while instilling in Neil the value of perseverance. Music first captured Neil's imagination during a temporary move to Cheyenne, Wyoming, where his father was stationed during World War II. The singing cowboy films he watched at local theaters left a lasting impression, planting the early seeds of his musical inspiration. Returning to Brooklyn after the war, Neil attended Erasmus Hall High School, where he coincidentally sang in the choir alongside another future legend, Barbra Streisand. Though they weren't close friends at the time, this chance encounter would later seem like fate. At 16, Neil wrote his first song, Hear Them Bells, for a girl he admired. This simple love song marked the beginning of his songwriting journey, though no one could have predicted how far it would take him. Despite his growing passion for music, Neil pursued a more practical path at New York University on a fencing scholarship, studying pre-med to please his parents. But his heart wasn't in medicine. He spent more time writing songs than studying, often skipping classes to visit Manhattan's famous Brill Building, the epicenter of American songwriting. In 1961, with just 10 credits left to graduate, Neil made the life-changing decision to drop out of NYU when offered a $50 a week songwriting contract. This choice devastated his parents, but set him on his true path. The early years were incredibly tough. Neil lived in cheap apartments, sometimes going days without proper meals, surviving on peanut butter sandwiches and sheer determination. He took any music-related work he could find, from writing advertising, jingles to recording demos. His first professional break came in 1965, when Jay and the Americans recorded his song Sunday and Me, which reached number 18 on the Billboard charts. This modest success opened doors in the music industry and led to a songwriting partnership with Jeff Barry and Ellie Greenwich at Bang Records. 66 marked Neil's explosive arrival on the music scene when the Monkees recorded his composition, I'm a Believer. The song became a number one hit for 7 weeks and was the best-selling single of 1967. Suddenly, Neil Diamond was in demand as both a songwriter and performer. His own recordings of Solitary Man, Cherry Cherry, and Kentucky Woman began climbing the charts, establishing him as a formidable talent in his own right. His 1969 appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show performing Sweet Caroline introduced him to mainstream America, and his follow-up performance of Holly Holy showcased his ability to deliver both intimate and theatrical performances. The 1970s represented Neil's commercial and artistic peak. His 1972 live album, Hot August Night, recorded at the Greek Theater in Los Angeles, became one of the most successful live albums ever. That same year, he made history as the first contemporary pop artist to headline at Broadway's Winter Garden Theater for 3 weeks of sold-out shows. His songwriting reached new heights with hits like Song Sung Blue, Cracklin' Rosie, and the deeply personal I Am, I Said. The 1973 deal he signed with Columbia Records for $5 million, about $30 million today, was one of the most lucrative recording contracts of its time. Neil's personal life during these years of success was often tumultuous. His first marriage to high school sweetheart Jay Posner ended in 1967 as his career was taking off. He married production assistant Marcia Murphy in 1969, with whom he would have 2 sons, but the pressures of fame and constant touring eventually took their toll on this relationship as well. After several years away from touring, Neil returned to the stage in 1976 with an ambitious world tour that broke attendance records and grossed over $5 million, cementing his status as one of music's top live performers. In 1980, Neil made his dramatic acting debut in The Jazz Singer, a remake of the 1927 Al Jolson classic. While the film received mixed reviews, it was a commercial success, and its soundtrack produced several hits, including America and Love on the Rocks. Neil's $3.5 million paycheck made him the highest-paid first-time actor in Hollywood history at that time. The 1980s saw Neil exploring new musical directions while maintaining his core audience, collaborating with producers like Maurice White of Earth, Wind and Fire to incorporate contemporary R&B elements into his sound. As the decades passed, Neil continued to evolve as an artist while dealing with personal challenges. His second marriage ended in 1995 after 25 years, with a reported $150 million settlement. Through it all, his music remained a constant, touching new generations of fans. In 2018, Neil made the difficult announcement that he was retiring from touring due to his Parkinson's disease diagnosis. Though he stepped away from live performances, his music continues to resonate worldwide, with Sweet Caroline becoming an anthem at sporting events and celebrations everywhere. Neil Diamond's journey from the streets of Brooklyn to international stardom is a testament to the power of talent, perseverance, and authenticity. His songs have become part of our cultural fabric, touching millions with their emotional honesty and timeless melodies. What's your favorite Neil Diamond memory? Share it in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Instant Fame for more incredible stories about the legends who shaped music history. Who should we cover next? Let us know. Your suggestion might be our next featured artist.